honestly a little bit nicer. Stuff's interesting. It's not. Today I'm super excited. I'm on my way to get a new chainsaw. So I'm actually taking a nice little trip. It's probably 30 to 45 minutes away from where I live, to Tractor Supply Company. I'm going there just to look at a couple different chainsaws, maybe compare their weight a little bit. I don't want anything too heavy. And I'm looking at a specific, probably Husqvarna 450 or 455. It's their Farm Boss, Rancher, whatever you want to call it, series. So I know they're a pretty good reviews out there, and they have a pretty good track record just of their performance and being able to hold up and be pretty durable. The reason I'm looking at Husqvarna too is my last chainsaw, as I mentioned in a prior video, it is in a couple pieces. Not sure if it's a carburetor issue, needing a new spark plug. I tried that, just an air filter issue, or just it's had its fair share of use, but it was starting to bog out under power. So I'm assuming it's probably a fuel issue. It wasn't getting the right fuel mixture, whether that was the carburetor being gunked up or who knows what. So anyway, that's in pieces still, so I'm gonna get that fixed up at some point, but I do need a bigger chainsaw, so that's why I'm looking for a Husqvarna 450 or 455. So just a bigger displacement engine wise, and then probably a little bit bigger bar on the chainsaw. So my prior chainsaw was a Husqvarna 235, which was great, hence the reason why I'm looking for another Husqvarna. It held up. It was actually a 2012, so it's held up pretty well to a fair share of use every season. Obviously not being a lot of commercial use, but residential stuff, but it's held up well. So we're on our way out there just to take a look. The reason why Tractor Supply Company is online, they had a couple available in stock, so I just wanted to take a look. There is a closer dealership, if you will, near my house, but they only had 460s and up, and then their smaller chainsaws were more for climbers. So that's not really what we're looking for, hence why we're going to take the trip to Tractor Supply Company. But super excited to see what they have and see if we end up taking something home. All right, so we're here. Let's see what they got inside. The 450, 455. So there's 3 pound difference here. Just got out of Tractor Supply Company. I purchased the 450 chainsaw from Husqvarna, not the 455. And to be honest, it wasn't really a pricing issue. It was $50 more for the 455. It was more of a weight issue. So when I held them both, the 455 actually, you could noticeably feel the 3 pound difference in the weight. And if you're cutting wood all day, that 3 pounds adds up pretty quick. So that's also a dry weight, so I wanted to make sure that I was getting something that I'd be able to use a lot as well as be durable, hence the reason why I went with the 450. And I'm super excited to get this thing running. These new ones, I don't know if you noticed this, but on the new Husqvarnas, they have these up flip and switches rather than just a twist, which are honestly A little bit nicer. I'm not sure how long they'll hold up. It's kind of gimmicky, but it's pretty cool. I suppose for the gas and the oil on these ones now. So we're just gonna fill these up and get them going. And while I was at Tractor Supply Company, I did buy this County Line bar and chain oil. The reason why I bought it is because it was $6 for this whole gallon, which I thought was pretty cheap. So yeah, it's not like some name brand stuff, which, you know, I don't think really matters, but we'll see what happens. See how it runs. This stuff looks green. It looks like antifreeze. Other stuff I've used is usually blue, but you know, it looks pretty thick, which is good. I just hope it comes out of the oil port well. Alright, so here we go. Last clip you just saw me put in this premix fuel. I know it's kind of a turkey move to do that, but I think part of the reason why my last chainsaw bogged up was just because I had old fuel, bad mix, and all that stuff. So just for the start of this thing, I want to make sure everything's, you know, up to snuff, if you will. So we got the fluids in here. I'm just gonna prime it here 6 times. Interesting. It's not. There we go. All right, so on like the however many bulbs, it wasn't filling up, so that's interesting. Obviously just first time. So choke on the back of these things, you're gonna pull it out and up. Gonna throw my ear protection on and then see if we can get this thing started.